While everyone was looking to Tesla, a Romanian company unveiled a concept model of an electric car that's already making waves globally. It's already shaking up the entire electric car market. It's called the Dacia Hipster. Imagine a small car that's minimalist in appearance, incredibly affordable, and yet completely electric. Zero petrol, zero diesel, just charge and go. But wait, this isn't just a small city car. It's a concept that will revolutionize the very idea of automobiles. And most importantly, Dacia's concept signals that affordable electric cars are poised to revolutionize Europe in the coming years. The question now arises, will this hipster concept actually reach production, or will it remain just an idea? What battery technology is used in it that has created a stir in the global electric market? And why is this car being discussed so much on social media? Be sure to stay tuned until the end of the video to find out, as we'll explain how this car poses a new challenge for companies like Tesla and BYD. And yes, subscribe to the channel before continuing, so you can be the first to see such exciting and true news. Before we talk about this new car that's shaking up Europe's market, let's take a look at the company that makes it. It's called Dacia, and it hails from the beautiful country of Romania. While this name may seem new to many, Dacia is a brand in Europe that has mastered the art of providing reliable cars at affordable prices. This has always been its hallmark: simple, affordable, and durable cars that don't burden the pockets of ordinary people. Dacia was founded in 1966 with the goal of ensuring that every family owns a car. Initially, the company manufactured simple vehicles tailored to local needs. But a major turning point came in 1999, when the renowned French company Renault Group incorporated Dacia into its family. And this is where Dacia's true transformation began. Renault gave Dacia new technology, modern design, and improved quality. But its identity, simplicity at a low price, remained unchanged. This is why Dacia is still known as a value-for-money brand. To speak of its market presence, last year in 2024, Dacia sold approximately 6.7 lakh vehicles worldwide. This figure itself shows how strong people's trust in this brand is. In Europe alone, Dacia's market share hovers between 4 and 5%, and the brand is constantly growing. The implication is clear. People are now choosing reliable and affordable cars over expensive and high-tech vehicles. To consider some of its popular models, Dacia has delivered many hits to Europe. The Logan, the car that changed the face of budget sedans; the Sandero, which became Europe's best-selling affordable hatchback; and the Duster, which disrupted the SUV segment. These were models that proved that a car can be stylish, reliable, and practical at a low price. Dacia's hallmark has been its unwavering commitment to designing affordable, robust, and long-lasting cars for the common man. This is why Dacia has become a name trusted not just in Romania, but throughout Europe. Now imagine, when a company that has always stood for simplicity and affordability introduces a new concept, it's no ordinary thing. And this time, what Dacia has introduced has shaken up the entire electric car industry, because it's not just a car, but a shift in mindset. So get ready, because next we are going to talk about the Dacia Hipster, a car that is small in size, but the vision behind it is so big that it has even put companies like Tesla to think. Introducing the Dacia Hipster Concept, an idea that shocked the world. Now, let's talk about the car that has shaken up the electric car market across Europe, the Dacia Hipster Concept. The name may sound a bit strange, but the idea behind it is profound. Dacia introduced this car as a concept showcase in 2025, and its aim is to demonstrate that electric cars of the future won't just be expensive or luxurious, but affordable, simple, and accessible to everyone. At first glance, the Dacia Hipster seems to suggest that this isn't just an ordinary car, but a new concept. While every company is busy adding large touchscreens, digital cockpits, and numerous features to their electric cars, Dacia has taken the opposite approach. They say, less is more. That is, simplicity can bring durability and charm. This car has been designed to include only the essentials, not a single superfluous feature, not a single unnecessary embellishment. The Dacia Hipster Concept's design is small, lightweight, and extremely practical. It measures approximately 3 meters in length, 1.55 meters in width, and approximately 1.53 meters in height, making it perfect for crowded city streets. The company specifically designed this car with urban mobility in mind. Therefore, it was kept very lightweight to ensure a small battery, low cost, and high energy efficiency. But what sets this car apart from other EVs is its no-nonsense design. It has no large screen, no speaker system, and even no door handles, only straps for opening the doors. It may sound strange, but Dacia deliberately designed it this way to keep production costs low and make the car accessible to as many people as possible. Inside, the interior is purely functional. No flashiness, just simplicity and practicality. The seats are made of strong yet lightweight materials, further reducing the car's weight. It's reportedly about 20% lighter than Dacia's current Spring EV. This explains its improved performance despite its smaller battery. The Dacia Hipster Concept's battery can provide a range of approximately 150 kilometers on a single charge, which is sufficient for city driving. Its top speed is reported to be around 90 kilometers per hour, meaning it's designed for everyday city commutes, not long highway rides. Dacia's true purpose with this concept car is to demonstrate that sustainable transportation isn't just for the rich. With this car, the company conveys the message that electric cars can become accessible to every ordinary person in the future, if companies prioritize need over showmanship. Auto experts believe that if Dacia pursues this concept and brings it to production, it could become Europe's most affordable electric car, costing less than 10,000 euros. And if that happens, it will pose a new challenge to major companies like Tesla, BYD, and Citroën. Technology and performance, perfect for city driving. Now, let's talk about the Dacia Hipster Concept's true strengths, its technology and performance. Dacia has designed this car to be not only affordable and simple, but also perfect for city driving. The car's focus is clear: more work with less power, and tremendous performance in a small package. The Dacia Hipster Concept uses the same lithium iron phosphate battery technology that was recently introduced in the updated version of the Dacia Spring EV. LFP batteries are particularly popular these days because they are considered affordable, durable, and safer. They have a long life, don't heat up, and have a stable charging cycle for years. This is why Dacia chose this same battery technology for its new concept, to ensure it's both economical and reliable. The company hasn't revealed the exact battery capacity of the concept yet, but it's believed that a small 25 to 30 kWh battery could be installed. This much battery is sufficient for city use, as the Dacia Hipster is designed for short-distance everyday commutes, not highway rides. The car's estimated range is approximately 150 kilometers, which is perfect for city driving. While this range may seem low, the advantage is that the small battery makes the car very light in weight, reducing power consumption. Consequently, charging is also relatively inexpensive. Reports suggest that a full charge using a standard charger can take 3 to 4 hours, while a EV fast charger can provide a range of approximately 80 kilometers in half an hour. Now, let's talk about performance. The Dacia Hipster Concept's top speed is estimated to be around 90 kilometers per hour. This makes it ideal for an urban car. This speed is sufficient for city traffic and narrow roads. The electric motor is small but quite efficient, estimated to produce between 35 and 45 kilowatts, approximately 50 to 60 horsepower. But what makes the Dacia special is its smart energy management system. The company has stated that it features a regenerative braking system, meaning that when you brake, some of the car's energy is returned to the battery. This not only increases the battery's range, but also prevents energy wastage. This technology is also used by major companies like Tesla and Hyundai, and now Dacia has incorporated it into its compact car. Another notable feature of this car is its lightweight. Dacia has made the Hipster approximately 20% lighter than the Spring EV. This reduces the load on the battery and increases efficiency. A lightweight car means a smoother drive, easier control, and energy savings. Sensation and handling. Dacia has tuned it for urban roads. The car is short, but its wheelbase is designed to handle rough terrain comfortably. Its body structure is made from a mix of steel and composite materials, maintaining strength without increasing weight. Dacia has not yet announced the price and production date of this car, but auto industry experts believe that if this model goes into production, it could be priced under 10,000 euros. If this happens, it could become Europe's most affordable electric city car. Another possibility is that the company could introduce it as the next-generation version of the Dacia Spring, meaning the Hipster Concept could become the base design for a future ultra-budget variant of the Spring. Many auto analysts also believe that if Renault Group wishes, this platform could be modified for its other brands, such as Renault or Alpine. This means that the Dacia Hipster could become the foundation for more than just one car, but for many future models. Renault Group's strategy, making EVs affordable. Now let's talk about the larger company within which Dacia operates, the Renault Group. Dacia is a subsidiary of Renault, and therefore, every step Dacia takes is aligned with Renault's strategy. Today, the Renault Group's biggest focus is to make EVs affordable, so that electric cars are not just the preserve of the wealthy, but are accessible to every ordinary person. The Renault Group has been working in a new direction for the past few years. In 2023, the company announced a major transformation plan called Renaulution, a plan aimed at making each of its brands more focused, innovative, and future-ready. As part of this plan, the Renault Group is dividing its EV segment into two parts: Renault, which will focus on premium and family EVs, and Dacia, which will lead budget-friendly and affordable electric cars. Renault believes that for electric vehicles to truly become popular, they must be designed around real needs, not just high-tech and luxury features. This is why Renault has given Dacia free rein to develop low-cost, simple, and durable electric cars, just like the Dacia Hipster Concept. Now, when it comes to Renault Group's own electric cars, two names have been making the most headlines recently: the Renault 5 EV and the Renault 4 EV. Both of these cars stem from the same vision as the Dacia Hipster Concept: affordable, practical, and easy-to-own electric vehicles for families. The Renault 5 EV, scheduled to launch in 2025, will be a small hatchback built on the company's new Ampere small platform, formerly CMF-BYD. It is expected to be priced under 25,000 euros, considered very affordable in Europe. It will feature the same LFP battery technology used in the Dacia Spring and Hipster Concept. This is Renault Group's strategy to reduce the cost of electric vehicles by lowering battery costs. The Renault 4 EV, on the other hand, is a slightly larger model, expected to be designed in a crossover or SUV style. It has been given a retro-futuristic look, a combination of classic design and new technology. the company plans to position these models as affordable yet modern. Both the Renault 4 EV and Renault 5 EV will be manufactured in local factories in France and Europe to reduce both production costs and import expenses. Another strategy of the Renault Group is to localize battery production in Europe. The company has created its own EV division called Ampere, which will focus solely on electric vehicles. This division aims to reduce battery costs by 40% for both Renault and Dacia brands in the coming years. This will make it easier to produce affordable EVs in the next 3 to 4 years. Now, looking at Dacia's Nikipui's role within the Renault Group, Dacia is called a smart simplicity brand, a brand that creates more value with fewer resources. The Dacia Hipster Concept reflects this vision. Renault Group wants Dacia to play the role its slogan played in the 2000s, initiating a revolution in affordable cars. The only difference is that this revolution is now taking place in the electric era. Many experts believe that this strategy by the Renault Group has been carefully crafted. While companies like Tesla, BYD, and Hyundai are focused on high-end and performance EVs, Renault has targeted a segment that remains largely unexplored, the market for affordable urban electric cars. And this is where brands like Dacia could make their mark. There are some possibilities currently underway. Renault Group may bring models like the Dacia Hipster or Spring EV to emerging markets like India, South America, and Eastern Europe. While this is currently only in the planning stage, if it happens, it could spread the affordable EV revolution globally. Furthermore, Renault Group is also focusing on strengthening its battery partnerships in the coming years. The company has already signed agreements with battery companies like Verkor and LG Energy Solution to ensure a more stable supply and reduce costs. Competition, a new challenge for Tesla, BYD, and Citroën. Now let's discuss the most interesting aspect, the competition for the Dacia Hipster Concept, meaning which companies this car could pose a new challenge to. It's clear that the Dacia Hipster isn't designed to directly compete with high-end electric cars like Tesla or BYD. This car comes from a completely different perspective. However, it could impact the market base of these major companies, as it could mark the beginning of a revolution of affordable electric cars. If we look at the EV market today, two distinct segments are clearly visible. On one side are premium brands like Tesla, BYD, Hyundai, Kia, Mercedes, and BMW, which are producing high-tech and luxury electric vehicles. Their prices typically range from €30,000 to €80,000. On the other side are those who want an electric car, but they don't fit their budget. This is where cars like the Dacia Hipster can find their niche. There are currently no large EVs in Europe in the price range the Dacia Hipster Concept is planned for, around €10,000 or less. While some smaller companies, like the Citroën, Ami, or Microlino, do offer microcars, they are two-seaters and have significant limitations. A four-seater, full-size city car like the Hipster could offer a new hope for the general public. Now, let's talk about Tesla. Tesla remains a resolutely premium brand. Even its cheapest model, the Model 3, starts at around €42,000 in Europe. Musk recently mentioned plans for a Tesla Model 2, which is expected to cost around €25,000, but that's still in the development stage. The implication is clear. Companies like Dacia won't directly compete with Tesla. But if they capture the affordable EV market, Tesla's entry-level segment could be weakened. BYD, China's largest electric car manufacturer, has rapidly expanded its footprint in Europe. Its cars, such as the BYD Dolphin and BYD Seagull, are already establishing a reputation for affordability but quality. The BYD Seagull in particular, which costs around $10,000 in China, could pose a significant threat to cars like the Dacia Hipster if it were to arrive in Europe with a local version. However, Dacia has an advantage. It is built in Europe and designed for European roads, regulations, and customers. This gives it both local trust and tax benefits. As for Citroën, its EC3 is about to arrive, which is being positioned as an affordable electric car in Europe. Citroën has set its starting price at around €23,000, and the company says that its low-cost variant will be brought down to €20,000 in the future. This could also become a potential competitor for Dacia. But Dacia's focus is on the even lower price segment, where other brands haven't reached. Auto experts say that vehicles like the Dacia Hipster are not designed to defeat premium EVs, but rather to expand the EV market. Until now, electric cars have remained primarily a luxury in Europe. Dacia's attempt is to bridge the gap that existed between wealthy and middle-class buyers. There are a few possibilities worth considering. If the Dacia Hipster enters production in the future, it could be built on Renault Group's smaller EV platform and come with a low-power 2530 kWh LFP battery. Both its price and running costs will be significantly lower. However, it will also have some limitations, such as a range of only around 150 kilometers, a top speed of around 90 km/h, and a lack of luxury. Features. This means it will not be a highway car, but rather a pure city car. Many experts believe this model will attract customers who still buy second-hand petrol cars. If the Dacia Hipster proves affordable and reliable, this segment will gradually shift to electric vehicles. This will be a significant shift that could reduce entry-level buyers for companies like Tesla or BYD. The Dacia Hipster Concept has shown the path not of direct competition, but of capturing a new market segment. Dacia may never compete with Tesla's technology, but its vision is clear: EV for everyone. And this vision could change the face of Europe's EV market in the future. Because the real competition isn't just about speed or luxury, but about who can build the most affordable, reliable, and accessible EV for the average person. And the Dacia Hipster has started this race, quietly but firmly. Will the Dacia Hipster go into production in the coming years? Will it be the car that makes the EV market completely affordable and accessible? Before continuing in the video, subscribe to the channel to be the first to see interesting and news-filled videos like this one.